At least 5 lions are on the loose in Fochville, west of Johannesburg. It is not clear where the lions escaped from, as much of the area where they have been spotted consists of livestock farmers. Now, the Captured in Africa organization says it was notified of 1 lion on the loose 2 weeks ago, but yesterday police in the area spotted another 4. The organization says it's working closely with the police and disaster management and farmers to locate 5 lions. It says 2 weeks ago they were notified of 1 lion on the loose, but yesterday police in Fochville spotted another 4. Now, on the line, we are joined by the Captured in Africa CEO, Drew Abramson. Mr. Abramson, welcome to ANN7.
Hi, thanks for calling.
Now, ma'am, tell me, is there any lead or maybe the whereabouts of the lions?
No, there isn't too much at the moment. We do have a pretty good idea of where they are. We're busy driving around through the bush at the moment, looking for a good spot to do a call-up, which consists of a distress call from an animal. We're going to be tying bait to a tree and dragging contents of the bait around the bush to try and draw them out. It's the best way. When lions have come into an area where they're not very familiar, or they know they're supposed to be in that area, that they behave a little bit differently and they become even more elusive than normal. So this is one of the only ways that you have to try and get them out and to locate them properly.
Well, Ms. Abrams, we actually are hearing that there are actually more than 1 lion on the loose. Can we confirm that there are definitely more than 1 lion on the loose?
Yes, there is. It started off with 1. About 5 weeks ago, there was an incident where a vehicle hit a lion on the main road. We couldn't follow any spoor because nothing was conclusive, so we had to just pull back a little bit, but kept in comms with people in the area. Then about 2 weeks ago, there was a confirmed CCTV footage of the lion walking past one of the farmers' gates, and going on that, as well as a few days later, confirmed sighting of somebody following a lion on one of the main roads. We decided then to come back and do proper call-ups and investigations. And last night we were due to do the call-up for the 1 lion, and SAP were on site in sort of investigating the kill of a calf. And while they were looking at the calf, they phoned us and said that there were 5 lions now walking out the bush towards them. They were parked in their vehicle. So it was a confirmed visual sighting, not just sort of going on hearsay.
Okay, Ms. Abramson, can we, do we still have no idea where they could have escaped from? And just maybe, where do you think maybe people should be aware of, you know, where they're driving or probably working? Where could these lions be actually?
Just the first part of your question with regards to where they've come from, it's not clear at all, because there are no reserve breeding farms or sanctuaries in the area. It's predominantly land as it's livestock farming and communities and things like that. So we of the opinion, look, with the state of the livestock situation in the country with regards to private sort of breeding farms and private owners, with regards to petting and canned hunting situation that's going on. There's a lot of people out there who own lions that don't have permits. So they haven't, they're kept illegally. So this could very well be a case of a couple of lions escaping a private farm and nobody's reported them missing because they haven't got permits. It could very well be that, but I suppose we only are going to be able to establish when we do come across the lions as to whether they're wild or captive. Wild is highly unlikely because, as I said, there aren't any big 5 reserves in the vicinity at all. But this is all going on here, so we actually are not sure because nobody's come forward and reported anything missing. But we're working really, really closely with all the farmers in the area, which has been great. Fochville SAP have been phenomenal. And, these guys know the area really well. And they have said that there's no sort of line farms or anything like that. So I suppose we'll just have to wait and see. Either way, because it's a state issue now and because they're on sort of in between private land and government property, it has been escalated and they're sort of not really owned by private individuals anymore. They have been handed over to us being captured in Africa and put track for safekeeping. So wherever they do go on that temporary basis, they will remain our property. The temporary basis will be only about 2 or 3 weeks, where they will then move on to permanent sanctuary.
Well, thank you so much, Ms. Abramson. That was the CEO of Captured in Africa, Ms. Drew Abramson, who's actually explaining to us that they are working closely with all the farmers, and there could also be a possibility that these lions are owned illegally by all the farmers. But definitely for sure, they are working on capturing the lions.